Just gotta jump in and get my feet wet, right? So my name is Candace and I wanted to make YouTube videos, just about me, I guess. I made YouTube videos, I want to say it was maybe like 10 years ago, and it was just on weight loss. And I didn't want to focus on just one thing because that's not really who I am. And then if that, for example, when I didn't lose weight that week, I would just stop videoing. And I really loved making videos, and I've been quietly in the background watching so many different people and discovering a lot of new content that I absolutely love. And I I hope you'll come along with me on this journey. I hope I can help somebody out. I am a mom of two. I have a 7-year-old son and a 2-year-old daughter. They have kept me busy, really, really busy. My son, when he was born, he was special needs. Well, he is special needs. And that kind of threw me for a loop. I love him to death, but these kiddos don't come with a manual, and it's all a learning curve, and the whole time you feel like you're doing everything wrong, and you just want the best for them and to watch them succeed. So after he was born, I kind of fell into the postpartum depression really hard, because as I said, I felt like I was doing everything wrong. I I didn't have any mom friends at the time. We had just moved to where we are now, and we live in a military like city area. So most of the friendships that you even make here kind of already have an expiration date on them, because people get orders. It could be 1 year to 6 years. You just don't know. It could be 6 months. And at my age, I'm finding it a lot harder to make friends. It's just harder to put yourself out there and invest all this time and energy, and then 6 months later to a year later, they're already moving away, which is actually what I'm going through right now. In the last year, I want to say 5 or 6 of my friends, my close friends, like I finally got this really good group of friends. One by one, they ended up moving away for orders. Two of them, though, one lives a couple of hours away from here, and we've been able to go to, she owns a farm, so I've been able to take the kids up there, and they can play with her kids, we can talk, we can hang out. It's not as often as I would like. And then my other friend moved a few states away, and she's come back for like a week at a time to hang out and do things. And that's been really awesome. But I've kind of noticed lately that I'm just getting more and more to myself. I need adult human interaction. And so, as I said, my son is 7, my daughter is 2, and after she was born, I went through the same thing with postpartum depression. And I feel like I kind of just lost myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't do anything. There was even a 6-month period that I didn't leave the house. I think I only left the house when I absolutely had to for one of the kids' doctor's appointments. But other than that, I didn't leave the house at all. I got very agoraphobic. I restarted therapy to kind of just take a step back, because I had put my kids in front of everything for me. And I felt guilty if I did anything for myself. So I've been kind of finding me lately, and it's been really nice. I feel like I know who I am. I know what I want to do. I've been feeling like a much better mother now, because I've gotten, even if it's just a date night or a couple hours here and there, to just focus on me or focus on something that I really love to do. It's been great. So I guess I'm here to bring you along for the ride. I hope that I can help someone who might be going through something similar, who doesn't have anybody to talk to. to let them know that it is okay to take some time for yourself. You need to step back, especially when you have a special needs kiddo. Um, it can be so rewarding. I love him to death. He brings a smile to my face every single day, and to watch the two of them play together, yeah, it's awesome. So, let's see, anything else about me? Like I have lots of hobbies. I have a craft room that I thought I was going to be filming this in, but it's going to be raining, and I can hear the thunder now. It's going to be raining every single day this week, and this is the only room that I can get a little bit of natural light in. Normally that room is much brighter. But if you guys are interested, I kind of have crafting ADD. I like a little bit of everything. I have a Cricut and I have a heat press, so I like making shirts for gifts for family and my kiddos. And now that I've actually have lost some weight, I've been able to find t-shirts so that I can make myself something. As I said, I'm losing weight, but I don't want this to be focused on that because that's not number one. I mean, you are where you are. And for me, I was very uncomfortable, and I just really wanted to lose some weight, and I want to be the healthiest me I can be. So if anybody's interested in that, or some grocery hauls, I can always do that. Anyways, back to crafting. Sorry. So I do some metal stamping. Everything I make is usually just for family and friends or my kiddos. I don't really like selling anything. I did that quite a few years ago, and I am such a pushover. People will see what they can get for you for free. They will also demand a ton of my time, and I don't have time. I have time for my kiddos. I have time for my husband. I'm at that point now where I'm reorganizing the house and making it just really cozy. I can't wait for the fall. Hold on a second. Coffee. So yeah, I don't sell anything. I think that's awesome when people do and they're able to make a business on Etsy and whatnot. It's just not for me. So let's see, I do the t-shirts. I sew most of my own clothes because when I was bigger, I wasn't finding anything that I liked for plus size. I was last year in October when I started my weight loss. I was a size 26, and now I'm down to about an 18. And at a 26, you don't really find the cute leggings and the t-shirts that will actually cover your butt, especially for tall girls. I'm 5'10", so I've been making clothes for myself. I make clothes for my kids. I'm trying to remember what else. There's so much stuff. I have an embroidery machine. I crochet. I'm all over the place. I love working on crafts and things, especially at night. When we're watching TV, I like actually doing something while I'm watching it. I don't like just sitting down and doing nothing. Trying to think of anything else. Anyways, if anyone has any questions or ideas for videos you'd like me to do, I'd love those. I'd love to do anything. Oh, I totally forgot. So, back to finding me type of thing. I sat down with like a list of things that I wanted to do in my lifetime, or things, like how somebody's like, what are your interests? And you're like, oh, I love Pilates and I love yoga and I love traveling and I love this and this and that. And then when you sit there and you think about it and you're like, I took one Pilates class 3 years ago, but I haven't followed through with that, even though I loved it at the time. Or I love meditation, but I haven't been meditating. So I've been like kind of finding things that make me happy and things that I really wanted to do and I want to pursue. And I'm taking baby steps and trying to see what I can do, what's feasible, what things like that. So anyways, me and my friend, I think it was back in March, my one friend moved to Ohio, and she's the one that comes to visit me for like a week at a time. She'll be here next month. Maybe I can get her to do a video with me, because we're going to be making some cocoon cardigans to take with us on our trip. We found plane tickets for a really, 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 really good price. And we're actually flying to Paris in a couple of months. And we're going to be in Paris. And then I have a friend who lives in the south of France, and he's invited us to stay with him for a little bit and show us around. And then she's coming mainly in August, so that we can discuss and where we want to take the second half of our trip, because it's going to be 2 weeks long. And I'm really excited because this is something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to travel. I have such bad wanderlust, and it just never happened. And I've been trying to like save up a little bit of money here and there and see what I could do, and the tickets literally just fell in our laps. So I can always do a haul of I'm only bringing a backpack there, so we'll see if we can do this with all the stuff that I want to bring with me. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. I've never been away from my kids for this long. The guilt is kind of so I'm just trying to roll with the flow. But it's something I really wanted to do, and everything seems to be working out and lining up perfect so that I can go. And so anyways, I'd love to bring you guys along with me in our adventures over there and see how everything is. Anyways, until next time, thanks guys.